Hello everyone. Today we will be learning basic of values in watercolors. I chose the still life for same so that in the process of understanding values, shapes and designs won't be the major problem. So we will do one thing at a one time. I am first sketching using 2B office pencil. It's fairly soft but not too soft. So note that hard pencils tend to dig up paper and that will be very bad to look once we start painting. Also note that the pencils which are 4B, 6B are very soft, but they can leave very dark lines, which later on become bothersome for the painting stage. Keep it simple. And don't forget to draw the shadows. Okay, here our sketch is ready and we will start painting them. I am simply using ivory black color as you can notice the change in values in monochrome easily. Please note that good watercolor paper is very much important. Good means that's fairly soft and absorbent. The cheaper paper tend to be very hard and often repel the paint, and also the oily film that doesn't really take the color well. But again, you can certainly use the cheaper paper until you have a good idea of how to use watercolors. We will make another video just to show you different types of papers and how to use them with different colors. Here you can see the color that is in the palette have been absorbed by the paper very well, and smoothness you can see here. Keep in mind also that your wash will dry lighter, so don't make your puddle too light. In this demonstration, we will deal with side lighting, that is the most easiest of all various lighting situations. And to begin, prepare light wash from ivory black and water. If you have a pile of dried paint on your palette, let the palette sit in the water for few minutes. Remember, you can't judge the colors and values of wash of your palette until you are quite experienced, so it is very good idea to have a separate piece of paper handy to test your washes. Keep in so it won't be very light later on. Here we have light from left side, so make right side more darker. Also note that the value of background and the value of object should not be same. So we can see here how the light and the darkness can create three-dimensional forms in watercolors. I choose ivory black for saying that once we understand value of one color, it will be easier for us to look this in other colors, and we will use this later on in different artworks. Also, you need to guard your edges, so because after once it dries, you won't be able to make any changes. Don't rush to paint, take your time. Here you can see the first layer which I have given to the object was very light, and I need more darker color to right side, so I am adding another layer. So you can do it also. Now we are painting the shadow. Don't hesitate to make it dark, as darker it is, our object will look like 3D image. So guys, it was the simplified video to demonstrate values, light and shadows. If you want more videos like this, please like, share and subscribe. We'll meet next week with another idea. Till then, bye bye. Take care.